What will our future look like?
Schools definitely, I think, will become different, where you may not have a typical day where students actually show up at 8 o'clock in the morning and go class to class to class, that everything will kind of be online, and you have a teacher who's working at home, passing out assignments through the computers, through the internet. I even think in corporate America, you're going to see more and more people working from vacation places to their homes, to not necessarily going to an actual office.
I'd say people will get up, at least for children, they'll get up. I don't think there'll be need for school anymore, because I think when we're born, they're going to install like things on the back of our head, and so then they'll be like, oh, today's lesson here came in the mail, and it'll be a microchip. They just put it in the back of your head and just download the information. It'll be kind of like school, because I think if they get a lot of information at once, their brains will explode. So it's got to be over time, so it'll still be like school. And then I'm pretty sure everyone else is just going to operate machinery. Pretty sure machines are going to do pretty much everything, because we're kind of dependent on them now, and it's going to suck you.
It's the ironic thing of how we always say history repeats itself, and I think we, in 2008 saw history kind of repeating itself with our own livable, as they call the Great Recession, but many would argue too it was a depression that people were going through just like we did in the 30s. It wouldn't surprise me if we had another one. We have become so divided on political realms in this nation, and really feel that people just want to still stand so firm in I'm a Republican or I'm a Democrat, especially those working in Congress, that they aren't willing to look at what the idea is or the policy and look at it and go, is this really a good thing for Americans? And I think we have too many politicians in politics that's all about what's best for me and what's best for keeping my political job and how can I get the most money so I can keep my political job, instead of really truly looking what's best for citizens of the United States. And I think we're headed down a path that I don't think we're going to have a coup, and I don't think we're going to have a revolution, but definitely we're going to have some major changes, I think, politically, that will happen.
There's going to be a more progressive kind of politics in the future, maybe starting 10 years from now, in which people are going to demand a caretaker government, and a government that is absolutely committed to fairness.
I think at the time it's going to be utopian, but those 500 years are going to suck. So I think it's going to be dystopian in like maybe 50 to 100 years. Then I think it'll mellow out.
Well, I think we could have utopian in the sense of quote unquote the blue and red states of America, of being utopian in that regard, that everybody moves who's alike in their political realm of life, moving in that way, but I don't ever see that happening. So I see a lot more discord that will kind of take place in America, and kind of trying to figure that out until we really figure out kind of the core of really who we are as a nation.
It's supposed to be really chaotic, really bad. It's supposed to be that way. This is a learning planet. Everybody is in class right now.
Yes, next question.
No, I don't. I don't think America, I think ideologically, I think we will continue to think that we are a dominant country. I think, if we want to put all of our money in the basket for military, then yeah, we'll be a dominant military country. We have the technology and pieces to do that. I don't think that that's necessarily where we want to put all of our money, but you know, we have a lot of we have a lot of nations in this world that their populations are much bigger than ours. They're creating different technologies that we're kind of behind in.
Oh yeah, there's already gonna be robots. There's robots now. Aliens, they're gonna come eventually, or we'll find them and then we'll shoot them, because that's what we do.
I bet at some point, someday in the future, maybe not while I'm still alive, you know, that could be another 80 years away. But, you know, not to say that there isn't some life form out there.
Oh, yes, there's gonna be new life forms. I think there's gonna be like interbreeding and stuff in animals in the wild. That already happened. There's a new shark. It's pretty cool. I saw it on the internet. I like sharks.
Change. In fact, is our U.S. government has been, you know, 1947, the Roswell incident. It was all facts. Fact is, I worked at the board mill in '65. That we used to get truckloads of books and magazines from all over the country, and there'd be piles and piles of information about all the sightings and all the visitations of the UFOs. This was in 40s and 50s. It was all happening. Fact is, you know, they deny. They said, oh, we never landed on the White House lawn. They landed on the White House lawn twice in '54. They had saucers above the White House for 40 some hours, 1 week. It is.